home buyers, if you're in the market right now looking for a new home, listen up. Real estate agents around the country are reporting the #1 question they're getting from buyers is, should we buy now or should we wait, see if things go down? Local buyers are wondering the same thing. So here to break it all down for us and answer those questions is Wiggs real estate expert Denny Grimes for Denny Grimes and team at Keller Williams Realty. Denny does advertise on our station, but that has no bearing on this segment. Denny, thanks for being with us this morning.
My pleasure.
So it sounds like the $1,000,000 question. Should we wait or is now the time to get in and buy? So what say you?
Well, that is a great question, right? And although that's the most asked question, there's no single one answer, and every answer has a lot of variables. However, I believe buyers should follow or have three basic considerations. Number one is, do they currently own or are they renting? Let's take the owner side first. See, if they own, they have been riding the equity elevator up because prices have been going up for the last 10 or 12 years, and especially during the last year. So if they choose not to buy another house, it's okay because they're winning now in the marketplace. And besides, if they do choose to move forward, they have less of a risk of losing because of the growth in equity. They're playing with the house's money. Now let's talk about the renter. If the renter is renting, what's going on with them is not only have they lost out on the ability to build their net worth, and as prices go up, they're continuing to see their buying power erode. So if the market continues to go up and they rent, they may be pricing themselves out of ever owning a home.
So Denny, you've been at this now for almost 40 years. You know our market especially so well. So what does your gut say? I mean, should we get in now and buy, or what do you think we should do?
Well, I think that, I get that question every day. So this would be the consideration, is that if they find the right house, they shouldn't be afraid to step into the market. However, I can tell you one thing for sure about the market. We don't know what the future is going to be, and I promise you it's going to change. So the second consideration buyers should have, Trace, on that question is, what's going to be their hold time? According to the National Association of Realtors, homeowners move every 10 years. So if you have that kind of horizon, most likely if you step into this market for that type of a mindset of 10 years and there's some kind of a change, you should be able to ride out the change and be fine versus popping in and popping out. So it kind of leads to the third consideration, and that is for a buyer to figure out what's the lesser pain. For example, if you are renting, Trace, and I would ask you this question. Listen, if you decide to step into the market and you lose and it goes down 10%, how will you feel? Most likely not really good. The next question, the lesser pain, is let's assume you don't step into the market and you watch the market go up 10%. How will you feel? So that is the decision and the question I ask buyers all the time. Which one is the lesser pain?
Yeah, it's interesting, Denny. You got to gauge, your individual feelings on what you can do with your money, the money that you do and do not have right now. It's definitely something that we'll continue to keep an eye on. So we really appreciate your analysis on the market here in Southwest Florida and beyond, as always.
My pleasure. Good talking to you again.